Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to discuss previous year Mcom PG entrance exam questions and solution related to some problematic questions. So the first question is, if the probability of A is 0.5 and probability of B is 0.2 and the probability of union of A and B is 0.7, then the options are 1. A and B are dependent, 2. A and B are independent, 3. A and B are mutually exclusive, and 4. A and B do have an intersection. Here P of A is equal to 0.5, P of B is equal to 0.2, P of A union B is equal to 0.7. Substituting equation, P of A union B is equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. 0.7 is equal to 0.5 plus 0.2 minus x. 0.7 is equal to 0.7 by adding the values minus x. 0.7 minus 0.7 is equal to x. So x is equal to 0. Therefore, A and B are mutually exclusive. And the answer is same. The next question, if the quantity of commodity demanded remain unchanged and its price changes, the coefficient of price elasticity of demand is, the options, equal to 1, 0, greater than 1, smaller than 1. And the answer is 0. The next question is, fixed cost is a cost, the options, which do not change in total during a given period despite change in output, which change in total in proportion to change in output, which remains same for each unit of output, which is partly fixed and partly variable in relation to output. The answer is which do not change in total during a given period despite change in output. Next question, if the third moment about mean is 0, then distribution is, options, positively skewed, mesoquatic, negatively skewed, symmetrical. The answer is symmetrical. The next question is, which of the following statement is correct? Options, mean is not affected by extreme values, mode is affected by extreme values, none of these, median divide the data into two equal parts. The answer is median divides data into two equal parts. Next question, which of the following are not true for a bank reconciliation statement? 1. Part of double entry system. 2. Not part of double entry system. 3. Sent by the firm to the bank. 4. Posted to the ledger account. Options 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 1, 3 and 4, 1, 2 and 4. And the answer is 1, 3 and 4. Part of double entry system, sent by the firm to bank, posted to ledger account. The next question, which of the following is a trade deficit? Options, savings less than investment, exports less than imports, net exports less than 0, and all of this. And the correct answer is all of this. Next question, which of the following changes would not shift the demand curve for a good or service? Options, a change in the price of goods or service, a change in the price of related good or service, a change in income, a change in expectation about the future price of goods or services. And the correct answer is a change in the price of goods or service. Next, which of the following is not a reason for an ideal time variance? Options, illness or injury to worker, machine breakdown, wage rate increase, non-availability of materials. The answer is wage rate increase. Next, which of the following event would cause both the equilibrium price and equilibrium quantity of potatoes? Options: a decrease in the supply of potatoes, a decrease in the income of potatoes consumers, an increase in the income of potato consumers, and increase in the supply of potato. And the answer is a decrease in the income of potato consumers. Next, which one of the following statement is not true? Options: decision making is part of planning function. Strategy and a plan are one and the same thing. Strategic management lead towards achieving long-term goals. Strategies focus on gaining competitive advantages. And the answer is strategy and a plan are one and the same thing. Next, which probability distribution is most likely the appropriate one to use for calculating the probability of the number of autos passing through a toll booth? Options: Poisson, normal distribution, binomial distribution, insufficient information to decide. And the answer is Poisson distribution. Next, given the LM curve, a decrease in taxes shift the IS curve. Options: towards right, towards left, any of these, either towards left or right. The answer is towards right. Next, the LAC curve is tangent to the lowest point on the SAC curve when the LAC curve is failing. Options: sometime, none of this, always, never. The answer is always. Next, in inferential statistics, we study options: how to draw a sample from a population, how to make decisions about mean, median or mode, all of this, the method to make decision about population based on sample result. And the answer is the method to make decision about population based on sample results. Next, calculate the prime cost from the following information. Direct material purchased rupees 1 lakh, direct material consumed rupees 90,000, direct labor rupees 60,000, direct expenses rupees 20,000, manufacturing overhead rupees 30,000. Options: rupees 2 lakh, rupees 2 lakh 10,000, rupees 1 lakh 80,000, rupees 1 lakh 70,000. Now we are going to calculate the prime cost. Manufacturing overhead and direct material purchased will not be considered for the calculation. We only take direct material consumed rupees 90,000, direct labor rupees 60,000, and direct expenses rupees 20,000, and the sum up of this will be the prime cost, that is 1,70,000 rupees, and the answer is rupees 1,70,000. Next, information concerning A Limited single product is as follows: selling price rupees 6 per unit, variable production cost rupees 1.20 per unit, variable selling cost rupees 0.40 per unit, fixed production cost rupees 4 per unit, and fixed selling cost rupees 0.80 per unit. Budgeted production and sale for the year are 10,000 units. What is the company's break-even point? Options are 10,909, 8,000, 10,000, 8,000 and 333. Let's calculate break-even point. Break-even point is equal to fixed cost by selling price minus variable cost per unit. Fixed cost includes fixed production cost plus fixed selling cost. Likewise, variable cost per unit also includes variable production cost and variable selling cost. So substituting the value, fixed cost includes 4 plus 0.80 by 6 minus 1.20 plus 0.40 is equal to 4.80 by 4.4 is equal to 1.090. Now multiplying it with the units given. 1.090 into 10,000 unit is equal to 10,909 units. The answer is same. Next, the balance of sinking fund investment account after the realization of investment is transferred to options: profit and loss account, debenture redemption fund account, debenture account, sinking fund account. The answer is sinking fund account. Next, following information is available of XYZ Limited for quarter ended June 2017. Fixed cost rupees 5 lakh, variable cost rupees 10 per unit, selling price rupees 15 per unit, output level 1,50,000 units. What will be the amount of profit earned during the quarter using the marginal costing technique? Options: rupees 2,50,000, rupees 7,50,000, rupees 5 lakh and rupees 10 lakh. Let's write down the values given in the question. Fixed cost is equal to rupees 5 lakh. Variable cost is equal to rupees 10 per unit. Selling price is equal to rupees 15 per unit. Output level is equal to rupees 1,50,000 units. Write down the equation for calculating the total revenue. Total revenue is equal to output level into selling price is equal to 1,50,000 into 15 is equal to 22,50,000. Total cost is equal to 1,50,000 into 10 plus 5 lakh is equal to 20 lakhs. Therefore, profit is equal to 22,50,000 minus 20 lakhs is equal to 2,50,000. So the answer is rupees 2,50,000. Next, the outflow of fund to acquire an asset that will benefit the business for more than one accounting period is referred to as options: capital expenditure, deferred revenue expenditure, miscellaneous expenditure, revenue expenditure. The answer is capital expenditure. Next, unemployment rate is equal to options: any of these, total population by labor force into 100, number of unemployed by labor force into 100, labor force by adult population into 100. The answer is number of unemployed by labor force into 100. Next, when demand for loanable fund is given, tax incentives for saving increase the supply of loanable fund, which in turn, options, does not affect interest rate, increase interest rate, decreases interest rate, any of the above. The answer is decreases interest rate. Next, when the sale increase from rupees 40,000 to rupees 60,000 and profit increases by rupees 5,000, the PV ratio is options 25%, 20%, 30%, 40%. Here, contribution is equal to rupees 5,000. Contribution is equal to rupees 5,000. Increased sale is equal to 60,000 minus 40,000 is equal to 20,000. PV ratio is equal to contribution by sales into 100, that is 5,000 by 20,000 into 100. So the answer is 25%. Next, inter-office adjustments will appear in the balance sheet of a bank under options both other asset and other liabilities as contra, either other liabilities or other asset, other liabilities only, other assets only. The answer is other assets only. Next, apple and banana are substitutes. Low snowfall in hilly areas sharply reduce the apple harvest that would options increase consumer surplus in the market for apple and decrease producer surplus in the market for banana, increase consumer surplus in the market for apple and increase producer surplus in the market for banana, decrease consumer surplus in the market for apple and increase producer surplus in the market for banana, decrease consumer surplus in the market for apple and decrease producer surplus in the market for tea. And the answer is decrease consumer surplus in the market for apple and increase producer surplus in the market for banana. Thanks for watching this video. Try to practice similar type of questions shown in the video to crack various university entrance exams. The continuation part of this video will update in this channel soon. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe our channel.